Can you visualize a place where the devotee heading to a pilgrimage rested, where they were offered shelter, food, and other medical services? We, the architecture students, are presenting a documentation of two major choultries found at Chengalpattu district, Tamil Nadu. We feel esteemed in participating in tech awards, which helped us in spreading awareness of our heritage among students. Choultries are built structure used by devotees and public who headed for Kasi pilgrimage. The place offers shelter, education, food, medical services, and acts as a place where the local people interacted with the pilgrim. Chengalpattu district has two major choultries located at Cheyyur and Kadapakkam. The Cheyyur choultry, also known as the Papan Thotam, is present at Cheyyur district, Idaikali Nadu, Tamil Nadu. The site can be easily accessed through East Coast Road ECR. The choultry stands 1,149 meters away from the Bay of Bengal, which attracts fisher folk near it. The site can be found in the context of Aruleshwar temple. The choultry consists of a water body beside it. The current situation of the choultry is found to be ruined. The Kadapakkam choultry is present at Idaikali Nadu, Tamil Nadu, is 9 km away from the Cheyyur choultry. There are many choultries like Muktambal and Emanambal choultries in Tanjore district whose context is connected to Kasi Vishwanatha temple. We have documented two of those choultries. This site is found unidentified by the local people and are vulnerable to current affairs. As the choultry has a great historic evidence which is left undocumented, we architecture students find the merit of documenting it now.
This Cheyyur and Kadapakkam choultry is believed to be around 500 years old, built by Puttipattan, who served as the chief goldsmith in the mid of Alambari fort of Nawab Dost Ali Khan. He built this choultry for the benefit of devotees who travelled as pilgrims to Kasi, and he also filled the pilgrims with food. The properties of these choultries were also named as Puttipattan Satramaya. He purchased agricultural lands and ensured that the revenues generated from the lands were utilized for the maintenance of his choultries. And his descendants maintained the choultries after his death. One such person was Narasimha Achari, a descendant of Puttipattan, registered the properties to Kasi Vishwanatha temple in 1911 CE. And this structure is found to be influenced by Chola's dynasty, which accounts for the timeline. And today the site is found to be unidentified by the local residences, and today it is vulnerable to current affairs. As this choultry has great historic evidence which is left undocumented, we architecture students find the merit of documenting it now. The spatial arrangements in Cheyyur choultry includes circulation spaces, corridors, courtyards, and rooms. These courtyards place as a common central area which is used for communication and ventilation purposes. And these spaces were possibly used for education and cooking purposes too. The carvings include pictures of goddess and fish. The choultry includes elements like niche, and these were used to keep the lamps. And rectangular columns has been developed to transfer the load of the structure. And these long corridors with the arches definitely enhances the structure's aesthetics.
யாத்திரையுடைய சத்திரம் சொல்லுவாங்க. காசி விஸ்வநாதர் ஆலயத்துக்கு சொந்தமான இடம். ஆமாம், அந்த காசி விஸ்வநாதர் கோயில் இருக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அந்த குளத்து பக்கத்தில் அந்த கோயிலுக்கு சொந்தமான இடம். அதாவது 18 ஏக்கர் புள்ளி 93 சென்ட் அந்த கோயில் பேரில் இருக்குது. அதில் தான் அந்த சத்திரமானியம், அந்த சத்திரமானியம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதனால் சத்திரமானியம்னா அது வந்து கோயிலுடைய சொத்து தான். கோயிலுக்கு வந்து ஒரு ஒரு ஆச்சார சமுதாயம் சேர்ந்த ஒரு பொட்டிப்பத்த ஆச்சாரியன்றது எழுதி வச்சிருக்காரு. சுத்தமாக டோட்டலாக வந்து இது கோயிலுக்கு தான் உபயோகப்படுத்தணும்.
இது எல்லாமே கோயிலோட சொத்து.
அங்கே இருக்கிற இடம் மட்டும் 18 ஏக்கர் புள்ளி 93 சென்ட் கோயிலோட இடம்.
And the choultry has open spaces which improves the lighting and ventilation. An old tree which is present at the center of the courtyard marks the center of the courtyard. And the elements of this choultry includes madras terrace roof, whose rafters are made up of stones. And these dynamic arches, which is present here, definitely balances the visual aesthetics of the structure. And the 0.6 meter thick wall, which is made up of bricks, and it is plastered using lime and egg yolk. The Kadapakkam Choultry follows the exact same layout as the Cheyyur Choultry. Here, a central room is replaced with courtyard, and stone carvings can be seen at the walls and pillars of this choultry.
By visiting these choultries, we analyzed that these were used as multifunctional spaces. They were constructed using sustainable practices and using locally available materials like stones, wood, etc. Through sustainability, they have achieved sufficient ventilation, sunlight, and have adapted their design for warm, humid climatic conditions. We also infer that if the place had a good maintenance, people can be accommodated during floods and cyclones rather than accommodating in schools and other public spaces. As we explore these architectural gems, let us honor the visionaries who built them, the legacy etched in stone, their kindness echoing their times. May these sites continue to inspire awe and reverence for generations to come.